Hello student, hope you are fine. Myself Sri K. D. Borsesar, a biology subject teacher. In last lecture, we detailed discuss molecular basis of inheritance chapter content concepts, DNA packaging, packaging in prokaryotes, packaging in eukaryotes, concept of heterochromatin and concept of euchromatin. Now today we are going to learn some more concept including molecular basis of inheritance, function of DNA, replication of DNA, semi-conservative replication of DNA. So let us start today's first concept, function of DNA. DNA regulate and control all activity of the cell. DNA regulate and control all activity of the cell. At the time of cell division, DNA replicate and get distributed equally to the daughter cell. So each and every daughter cell contain same content of same genetic makeup of DNA. DNA carries genetic information from one generation to next generation. DNA regulate and control protein synthesis process. You know, protein synthesis is one of the most important process in living cells. So DNA regulate and control protein synthesis process. Also, DNA has performed two important functions like heterocatalytic function and autocatalytic function. So let us start one by one. What is actual heterocatalytic function of DNA? When DNA directs the synthesis of chemical molecule other than the itself, such function of DNA are called as heterocatalytic function. When DNA directs synthesis of chemical molecule other than itself, such function of DNA are called as heterocatalytic function. Example, synthesis of RNA transcription is one of the heterolytic function of the DNA, because RNA is a other molecule, no doubt it is chemical molecule. So when DNA directs synthesis of chemical molecule other than itself, such function of DNA called as heterocatalytic function. And best example, synthesis of RNA transcription. Second best example, synthesis of protein translation. Means transcription and translation are heterolytic function of the DNA. Now autolytic function of DNA means when the DNA directs the synthesis of DNA itself, such function of DNA called as autolytic function. When DNA direct the synthesis of itself, such function of DNA called as autolytic function. Example, replication of DNA itself is one of the autolytic function of the DNA. Here noted heterolytic function of DNA and autolytic function of DNA. Now replication of DNA. The process in which a DNA molecule produces one or more exact copy of itself known as replication of DNA. a process in which a DNA molecule produces one or more exact copy of itself, known as replication of DNA. Through replication, produce one or two copies of itself. In eukaryotic organism, replication of DNA takes place only once in the cell cycle. You know cell cycle. So in the cell cycle, only one replication of DNA process takes place in eukaryotic organism. Replication occurs in S phase of interphase in the cell cycle. You know cell cycle contain interphase and mitotic phase. So in cell cycle, interphase contain S phase occurs replication process. Always remember, replication occurs in S phase of interphase in the cell cycle. The DNA replicate through semi-conservative mode of replication. DNA replicate through semi-conservative mode of replication. Semi-conservative replication model was proposed by Watson and Crick. You know Watson and Crick, one of the scientists. Semi-conservative replication model was proposed by Watson and Crick. Steps of semi-conservative replication. There are total 7 different steps of semi-conservative replication. Number 1, activation of nucleotides. Second, point of origin or initiation point. Number 3, unbinding of DNA molecule. Number 4, replication fork. Number 5, synthesis of new strand. Number 6, leading and lagging strand. And last, formation of daughter DNA molecule. Means semi-conservative replication consists of all here noted 7 different steps. Activation of nucleotides, point of origin or initiation point, unwinding of DNA molecule, replication fork, synthesis of new strand, leading and lagging strand, formation of daughter DNA molecule. So let us start one by one. Different steps of semi-conservative replication. Number 1, first, activation of how DNA nucleotide activation process occurs. All 4 type of nucleotides of the DNA, that is DNA adenine monophosphate, DNA guanine monophosphate, DNA cytosine monophosphate and DNA thymine monophosphate, are present in the nucleoplasm. So all 4 different types of DNA nucleotides are activated by using ATP adenosine triphosphate in presence of an enzyme phosphorylase. Example, DNA adenine monophosphate plus ATP gives DNA adenine triphosphate plus adenine monophosphate. Means here adenine nucleotide is activated, same guanine monophosphate plus ATP guanine nucleotide activated, same cytosine nucleotide activated, same thymine nucleotide activated. So as a result, in the formation of deoxyribonucleotide triphosphates, that is DNA adenine triphosphate, DNA guanine triphosphate, DNA cytosine triphosphate and DNA thymine triphosphate. So the process of DNA activation, DNA nucleotide activation called as phosphorylation. Here we detail discuss how activated DNA nucleotides. Now the second step of replication of DNA known as point of origin or initiation point. The process of replication is start at specific point called as origin. Example O origin and terminate at the point of T. O means origin, T means terminate. The unit or part of the DNA in which replication occurs is called as replicon. What is replicon? Unit or part of DNA which replication occurs, such part called as replicon. In prokaryote is only one replicon, while in eukaryote several replicon in tandems. Always remember, in prokaryote only one replicon, while in eukaryote several replicons in tandems. At point O means initiation, enzyme endonuclease NICS break sugar phosphate backbone or phosphodiester bond by enzyme endonuclease, one of the strand of the DNA temporarily. Now diagrammatic representation of replication of DNA seen here. This is the original strand and this point is initiation point of the replication. Replication fork is also called. This one is leading template or leading stand, and this one is lagging strand. This one is continuous leading strand is newly synthesized. This one is discontinuous lagging strand, contain RNA primers, Okazaki fragments. So this is the replication of DNA diagram. We detail discuss step by step how replicate DNA semi-conservative nature. Number third step of semi-conservative replication known as unwinding of DNA molecule. Enzyme DNA helicase break weak hydrogen bonds in the vicinity of O. The strand of DNA separated and unwind. Unwinding is bidirectional, seen here. DNA helicase break hydrogen bonds present in the two strands. Due to this, the strand of DNA separated. This strand is separate and this strand is separate, and unwinding is bidirectional, means this strand is another direction and this strand is another direction. This strand called as leading template strand and this strand is called as lagging template strand. Each separated strand acts as template. So this is the leading template or lagging template. Now the two separated strands are prevented from recoiling, rejoining by SSBP, single strand binding protein. Due to SSBP, the two strands separated are prevented from recoiling or rejoining. SSBP protein remains attached to both the separated strands so as to facilitate synthesis of new polynucleotide strand. Now the fourth step of semi-conservative replication, known as replicating fork. Y-shaped fork replication fork is formed due to unwinding and separation of two strands. Unwinding and separation of two strands. Here clearly seen, this one is Y-shaped fork, replication fork, due to unwinding separation of two strands. This one is lagging strand and this one is leading strand. Due to unwinding separations two strand, Y-shaped fork replication fork is formed. The unwinding strand result in strain which is realized by super helix relaxing enzyme. Super helix relaxing enzyme. Now fifth step of semi-conservative replication, known as synthesis of new strands. Each separated strand acts as mold or template. Means each separated strand acts as mold or template for the synthesis of new complementary strand. A small RNA molecule called as RNA primer, get attached to three ends of the template strand and attract complementary nucleotides from surrounding nucleoplasm. Means here noted, function of RNA primer: attract complementary nucleotides from the surrounding nucleoplasm. Here diagrammatic representation seen. This one is RNA primer is attached to the template strand. This one is RNA primer attached to the template strand. Attract complementary nucleotides from the surrounding cytoplasm to form lagging discontinuous strand. Attracted nucleotides bind to the complementary nucleotides. Attracted nucleotides bind to the complementary nucleotides on the template strand by forming hydrogen bonds. Means RNA primer attract complementary nucleotide from surrounding nucleoplasm, is attached to hydrogen bond to form lagging discontinuous strand. Example, when template strand have adenine nucleotide is combined with thymine nucleotide. When thymine nucleotide present in template strand attract adenine nucleotide. Guanine nucleotide present in template strand attract with cytosine nucleotide. Cytosine nucleotide present in template strand attract with guanine nucleotide. Newly formed nucleotide get interconnected by phosphodiester bonds. Means one nucleotide is attached to another nucleotide by interconnected by phosphodiester bond, forming polynucleotide strand. The synthesis of new complementary strand is catalyzed by enzyme DNA polymerase. Synthesis of new complementary strand is catalyzed by enzyme DNA polymerase. The new complementary strand is always formed in 5 to 3 direction. Here new complementary strand is always formed 5 to 3 direction. Now number 6 step of semi-conservative replication known as leading and lagging strand. The template strand with free 3 end are called as leading template and free 5 end called as lagging template. Seen here diagrammatic representation. Free 3 end called as leading template and free 5 end called as lagging template. So this is the lagging template, free 5 end, and this is the leading template, free 3 end. Replication process start at C3 end of the template strand. This one is C3 end of the template strand. Replication process start and proceed toward the C5 end. So from C3 end to C5 end, as both strand of parental DNA are anti-parallel. As both strand of the parental DNA are anti-parallel, new strand are formed 5-3 direction. Means this one is 5 end and this one is 3 end. So new strand is developed from 5-3 direction. One newly synthesized strand develop continuously. One newly synthesized strand develop continuously towards the replication fork called as leading strand. Seen here, this strand is developed continuously towards the replication fork called as leading strand, while another one strand developed discontinuously away from the replicating fork called as lagging strand. Seen here, this strand is developed discontinuously away from the replication fork called as lagging strand. Lagging strand is complementary to lagging template. Leading strand is complementary with leading template. Maturation of Okazaki fragments. The lagging strand synthesized in the form of a small fragments called as Okazaki fragments. The lagging strand synthesized in the form of small fragments called as Okazaki fragments, which are jointed by enzyme ligase. Seen here diagrammatic representation. These are the Okazaki fragments present on discontinuous strand or lagging strand. So these Okazaki fragments are jointed by enzyme ligase to form discontinuous strand is converted into continuous strand. Always remember, enzyme ligase is jointed by Okazaki fragments. RNA primer are removed by DNA polymerase. Here attach RNA primer, finally they are removed by DNA polymerase enzyme, replaced by DNA sequence with the help of DNA polymerase first in prokaryote, while DNA polymerase alpha in eukaryote. Finally, DNA gyrase topoisomerase enzyme form double helix to form daughter DNA molecule. Last 7 number step, semi-conservative replication known as formation of daughter DNA molecule. At the end of the replication, 2 daughter DNA molecules are formed. Seen here, parental strand, and these 2 are daughter DNA molecule strand. So parental strand contains same genetic makeup seen in 2 daughter DNA molecules. Means the parental strand contain same sequence of nucleotides seen, same sequence of nucleotides in each and every daughter DNA molecule. So here these 2 daughter molecules seen same DNA nucleotide sequence. So these 2 are DNA daughter molecules. In each daughter DNA, one strand is parental while other one is totally newly synthesized. Seen here, this strand is parental strand and this strand is newly synthesized. This strand is parental strand and this strand is newly synthesized strand. So each daughter DNA, one strand is parental while other newly synthesized. Thus 50% contributed by mother DNA. Hence it is described as semi-conservative replication. So up to this we detail discuss replication of DNA, that is semi-conservative replication, because each daughter DNA, one strand is parental while other is newly synthesized, means 50% contribute mother DNA. So it is described as semi-conservative replication. Now action, work of enzyme and name of enzyme. In DNA replication, different enzymes are action of works. So here noted action work of enzyme and here noted name of the enzyme. Number 1, break sugar phosphate backbone or phosphodiester bond by enzyme endonuclease. Means function of enzyme endonuclease, break sugar phosphate backbone or phosphodiester bond. Second, breaks weak hydrogen bonds, DNA helicase. Breaks weak hydrogen bond, DNA helicase. Two separated strands are prevented from recoiling, SSBP, single strand binding protein. Attract complementary nucleotides from surrounding nucleoplasm, RNA primer. Means function of RNA primer, attract complementary nucleotide from surrounding nucleoplasm. Number 5, synthesis of new complementary strand, DNA polymerize. Okazaki fragments which are jointed by one of the enzyme known as enzyme ligase. Function of enzyme ligase, Okazaki fragment which are jointed. RNA primer are removed by DNA polymerize. And number 8, finally form double helix to form daughter DNA molecule, DNA gyrase. Always remember, different enzymes are involved in replication of DNA process, and each and every enzyme action of work. So today's lecture here completed. Review today's topic. We learned today function of DNA, heterocatalytic function of DNA, autocatalytic function of DNA, replication of DNA, semi-conservative replication of DNA, different steps of semi-conservative replication. Number 1, activation of nucleotides, point of origin or initiation point, unwinding DNA molecule, replication fork, synthesis of new strand, leading and lagging strand, and formation of daughter DNA molecule. On the basis of today's lecture, some exercise question noted here. The molecular knife or scissor of DNA are ligase, polymerizase, endonucleases, or transcriptase. Yes, the correct answer, endonucleases. DNA replication takes place at dash phase of the cell cycle. S phase of the cell cycle, S phase of the interphase of cell cycle. G1, S, G2 and M. Correct answer, S phase of the cell cycle. Nucleotides activated by using ATP in presence of an enzyme, polymerizase, endonuclease, phosphorylase, transcriptase. The correct answer is phosphorylase. Enzyme activated by using ATP, DNA nucleotides. Okazaki fragments are present in lagging strand, leading strand, both A and B, none of this. The correct answer is Okazaki fragments are present in lagging strand. Semi-conservative replication model was proposed by Watson and Crick. Identify A and B in the given diagram. Here A means parental DNA strand. Here B means newly synthesized strand. This one is newly synthesized strand and this one is also newly synthesized strand. So A is parental strand and B is newly synthesized strand. Identify A, B and C in the given diagram. Here labeled A means Okazaki fragments. A means Okazaki fragments. B RNA primer. And C leading template. So this is the leading template. So C is leading template, B is RNA primer and A is Okazaki fragment. Now match the column 1 with 2 or column A with B. Activation of DNA, heterocatalytic function of DNA, autocatalytic function of DNA, synthesis of protein translation, replication of DNA itself and phosphorylase. Activation of DNA phosphorylase means 1 is matched with C. Heterocatalytic function of DNA, synthesis of protein translation means 2 match with A. Autocatalytic function of DNA, replication of DNA itself means 3 match with B. Now why are Okazaki fragment formed on lagging strand only? Because lagging strand is discontinuous strand. So Okazaki fragments are formed in lagging strand. When does DNA replication takes place? S phase of interphase cell cycle DNA replication takes place. How many replicons are present in prokaryote and eukaryote respectively? In prokaryote only one replicon, while in eukaryote several number of replicons. What is SSBP? Single strand binding protein. Define replication of DNA. A DNA molecule produces 1 or 2 exact copies of itself. Such process called as replication of DNA. What is phosphorylation? Activation of DNA nucleotides by using ATP in presence of enzyme phosphorylase called as phosphorylation. Replication occurs in dash of the interphase in the cell cycle. S phase of interphase in the cell cycle. The unit of DNA in which replication occurs is called as replicon. Replicon is unit of replication of the DNA. Okazaki fragments which are jointed by enzyme ligase. Now break sugar phosphate backbone or phosphodiester bond. Name of enzyme endonuclease. Attract complementary nucleotide from surrounding nucleoplasm. RNA primer. Attract complementary nucleotides from surrounding nucleoplasm. Okazaki fragments which are jointed by enzyme ligase. Finally, form double helix to form daughter DNA molecule. Yes, DNA gyrase. Up to this, today's lecture completed. Hope that you understood everything. If you like the video, then subscribe my YouTube bioinfo channel, tap the bell icon and like the video. If any doubt about today's lecture, mention in comment box. Thank you.